After all the recent happenings and reactions to Schlep's ban, which we covered in the first part of the series, Roblox put out a statement further clarifying why they have now chosen to ban vigilantes, pointing out in one section that vigilantes, quote, similar to actual predators, they often impersonated minors. This, along with pretty much everything in Roblox's statement, caused a bunch of controversy online, with Schlep and other creators continuing to respond. Additionally, there were even games being made in Roblox with free Schlep signs to protest the whole thing, but they were quickly getting banned by the company, with even KreekCraft getting kicked from one while live on air. Welcome to the internet versus Roblox's response. To start, we'll jump straight into reading Roblox's statement. It's pretty important to understand the context for everything, and they tweeted out saying, "For transparency, we are sharing more information about our decision to remove vigilantes from Roblox." But it starts off with the title, "Vigilante Behavior Creates an Unsafe Environment for Users," by Matt Kaufman, Chief Safety Officer. And the article says, "We are sharing more information about why it was necessary to remove vigilantes from Roblox and the ways in which we review and act on reports of abuse on Roblox. While seemingly well-intentioned, the vigilantes we've banned have taken actions that are both unacceptable and create an unsafe environment for users. Similar to actual predators, they often impersonated minors, actively approached other users, then tried to lead them to other platforms to have ethically explicit conversations, which is against our terms of use. Accurate, timely reporting from our community is important. Reporting through the appropriate channels, including our custom-designed reporting tools, immediately and with as much specific information as possible is the best way to help us remove bad actors from Roblox. These reporting tools are designed to capture key metadata and details that cannot be captured from an email or a screenshot and enable faster, more effective reviews and more thorough reporting to law enforcement when warranted. Our decision to remove vigilantes from the Roblox platform, as we outlined recently, has raised many questions and sparked debate. For transparency, we are sharing more information about the actions we took, why they were necessary, and the ways in which we investigate and act on reports of abuse on Roblox. We realize that no platform is perfect, but we prioritize trust and safety because it's core to what we do as a company. This is an area where we invest heavily and are always innovating. Helping keep our users safe is a critical part of our vision of connecting 1 billion people with optimism and civility, and is a strategic imperative for our creator community. Our aim is to provide a development platform that allows creators to focus on their craft while we manage the complexities of moderation, fielding user reports, and investigating bad actors. Every day on Roblox, an average of 111.8 million daily active users send 6.1 billion chat messages and engage in 1.1 million hours of voice chat across 28 different languages. At the same time, creators upload millions of assets and add thousands more items to our avatar marketplace. While the vast majority of these billions of messages and creations are safe and civil, bad actors regularly attempt to invade our moderation systems. That's why we continue to invest significantly in safety to help protect users from these bad actors. Thanks to our passionate community of creators and users, we also receive and review more than 1 billion reports every year. These span everything from chat spam, cursing, and cheating to more serious violations. In some cases, these reports aren't violations at all. Users may report on things in good faith without fully understanding our policies. Why we remove vigilantes? We have been monitoring vigilante activity on Roblox for some time. These groups began by reporting safety concerns, commenting on news about Roblox, and challenging us to do better. We appreciated this feedback and used these reports to improve our safety systems. More recently, vigilante activity evolved. Instead of just reporting on safety issues, vigilantes started impersonating children and actively sought to connect with adult users. These conversations mimicked inappropriate behavior and actively encouraged other users to connect on social media and messaging platforms, thus bypassing Roblox's own safety systems. These were not one-off situations, and we saw the behavior accelerating across many accounts. This activity created an unsafe environment and normalized behavior that is both unacceptable on Roblox and is against our terms of use. Our policies prohibit directing other users off Roblox to another platform through chat and having/simulating ethically explicit conversations. These are serious policy violations that risk removal from the platform. The importance of accurate reporting. None of the activity discussed above is acceptable on Roblox. We have teams dedicated to reviewing and investigating the reports we receive. When we find that violations have occurred, we act in accordance with our policies policies, up to and including permanently removing users from Roblox and reporting to law enforcement when warranted. Due to privacy considerations, we cannot inform users whether their reports have led to consequences. We want to protect the privacy of our users even as we work to help keep them safe. We also work with law enforcement, following official legal guidelines around when it's appropriate to collaborate with them, and provide information to help them track bad actors across platforms to help keep users safe even beyond Roblox. In 2024, we submitted 24,522 reports, 0.12% of the 20.3 million total reports submitted across the industry, to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. As part of our strong relationship with NCMEC, we regularly meet to understand how we can provide the most helpful information to law enforcement about these bad actors. When users observe inappropriate behavior, we ask that they report it immediately through one of our standard reporting channels. On multiple occasions, we found vigilante groups holding their reports to Roblox until after they had coordinated real-life meetups and built their own social media posts. Waiting to report to Roblox or the relevant authority means alleged bad actors could potentially remain on the platform longer, leaving the community open to additional risk of harm. Separately, we recognize the community's frustration with how we handle reports of a violative behavior that occurs outside of Roblox. These often come to us as screenshots from other social media and messaging applications. We do our best to investigate these reports, however, we can't act on them unless they can be independently confirmed or we observe a similar behavior on Roblox. Acting without verification would open up a significant abuse vector, as bad actors could simply manufacture incriminating evidence to target other users. Then they have a section here called Help Roblox Remove Bad Actors, where they essentially just explain how to report in their game. If you want to pause to read it, feel free. They attach this image here. And then this paragraph is also about it if you want to read that. But it continues, Roblox has a trusted flagger program, where close and trusted partners can report serious criminal activity such as terrorism, violent extremism, or child exploitation to us for our priority review. Trusted flaggers are typically reputable third-party organizations, such as civil society organizations or non-governmental organizations that are publicly renowned as subject matter experts for the issue on which they are reporting. We've made a commitment to such trusted flaggers that their reports will be promptly reviewed and, as appropriate, actioned within a short timeframe. We are always looking to expand this program and welcome outreach from interested entities. We know our user and creator communities are as passionate as we are about helping keep Roblox safe. We appreciate the reports, feedback, and discussion. We're committed to improving and learning from this experience, and we appreciate the community's efforts to help us make Roblox a safer place for everyone. Back over to Twitter, Ricky Berwick replies to Roblox's post, quoting the part where it says, "These users impersonated children to catch predators," and replies, "It's called a sting operation, the kind police run to catch predators. When vigilantes do it, it's because they're sick of waiting for the cops eating their extra donuts." And Will Samfield replies, "But he's not even a vigilante. He doesn't just hands the info to police." And Jonker replies, "He literally helped 6 predators get arrested in 1 year." Internet Hall of Fame replies to Roblox by saying, "You decided to ban the guy removing PDFs off your app instead of the actual PDFs because they made you more money, boost your numbers, and keep your stockholders happy. Y'all are sick in the head." Pro Reborn replies to Roblox by saying, "We live in the worst fucking timeline. Fuck PDFs and fuck you for defending them." Alex Rosen quote tweets Roblox and says, "Roblox is disingenuous. Schlep wants to see PDFs arrested. A PDF cannot be arrested from just talking on Roblox. Hence is why the follow through is done off the platform. This removes PDFs from Roblox since they then cannot commit the actual crime via the meetup or pictures being sent on other platforms. Reporting creepy behavior gets no one in trouble." iFunny screenshots Schlep's Twitter account and says, "This one Twitter user is making a multi-billion-dollar company feel the heat. Love to see it." Schlep then responds, tweeting out a section from the post by Roblox, highlighting the part that says, "Similar to actual predators, they often impersonated minors," and says, "Roblox has tripled down in their latest newsroom post, outrageously comparing me to actual predators because my decoys tell adults that they're children. We use the same tactics that the FBI, ICAC, and local police departments use in their own operations to catch predators." Roblox CSO Matt Kaufman's latest response to the situation implies that because our decoys aren't real children, the predators that try to meet up with them aren't safety issues. Highlighting the part down here that says, "Instead of just reporting on safety issues, vigilantes started impersonating children and actively sought to connect with adult users. These conversations mimicked inappropriate behavior and actively encouraged other users to connect on other social media and messaging platforms." And Schlep continues his post, "If a predator is trying to meet up with who they think is a child for S, that's not mimicking inappropriate behavior, it is inappropriate behavior." Towards the end, Roblox boasts about their trusted flagger program, yet despite me asking for a direct direct line for nearly a year, Roblox has never contacted me in any way or offered me access to such a program. I'm still more than happy to work directly with a company, and I would ask for nothing in return. This would be a great opportunity for Roblox to repair the damage that they've done to their reputation. Tanuki replies, "We're committed to learning and improving. Comparing you to an actual predator is the worst response they ever could have gave. I am in utter shock. No words further to how evil they're making you to be." Ruben Sim then quote tweets Schlep and says, "Roblox is continuing to gaslight the public, saying that their systems are already great. If safety on Roblox is so great, why is it so easy to find predators? Why has the average user been exposed to so much adult content on platform?" Then he quotes a section of the article that says, quote, "Over 100 million users have a safe experience every day," end quote. Bullshit. NCMEC reports more than quadrupled between 2022 and 2023. This isn't because the rate of incidents has skyrocketed, it's because Roblox was underreporting, and they're still underreporting. Schlep and I have been getting hundreds of messages since this began from children detailing their experiences of being groomed and abused by Roblox predators. Most of these children will never report this to Roblox or law enforcement. Claiming that any number of children are having a safe experience on the platform is flat out dishonest. Encoded replies, "Parents should also monitor what their children do on the platform. Use the safety tools and turn off communication. Restrict mature experiences. Why are parents allowing their children to chat freely with strangers on the internet without supervision?" And Ruben replies, "If parents don't have the time to supervise their kids shouldn't be on Roblox. But the problem with that is how much time and effort Roblox spends convincing parents that the supervision isn't necessary. Their safety claims are misleading and result in real-world harm." Encoded says, "If they're using the tools Roblox provide, how on earth are they getting groomed or exploited if they cannot communicate or chat on Roblox?" And Ruben says, "Great question." Green Lego Cats also quote tweets Schlep and says, "It is utterly insane how Roblox is so mad over predator catchers lying about their ages to predators. Do they want kids to interact with predators instead of decoys? Are they mad people are lying to predators? Would they rather have kids in harm's way? Their latest response sucks." Ruben Sim then continues to tweet out, "Roblox files the least amount of reports to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children per monthly active users out of the top social media companies, despite their user base being far younger." Attaching this graph that shows per 100,000 monthly active users, Facebook is 282 reports, Instagram 166, X 112, and Roblox 24.5. Then KreekCraft makes his own clip and posts it with the caption, "Roblox claims they take reports of bad actors and inappropriate behavior seriously, so I wanted to put that to the test. I made a fresh account and joined Meep City, one of the most played games in Roblox, to see how long it took for me to see something bad. Here's the results."
Okay, so I've just made a fresh account, brand new Roblox account. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to join Meep City. And I just want to see how long it takes until I see something inappropriate in the game. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and join on in. This is a fresh account. All right, never played on it before. And yep, there's a penis. So that's about, let's see here, about 10 seconds. So just to give an example of, how bad this problem is on Roblox here. It's like that was a random server. I don't have any friends added. There's no one, this isn't a trick or anything. I just joined a random server. And, I could join another one. I'll probably see something else inappropriate. That's how bad the issue is here.
He continues his thread. "I want to know that this is a game that I've personally reported to Roblox on numerous occasions over the past few years as a breeding ground for bad actors and inappropriate content." Simon of Hypixel replies to the clip by saying, "I don't see a world where Roblox can be fixed without major platform changes. 1. Free game equals no payment info makes it harder for law to get involved for serious cases. Banned accounts just return right away. 2. UGC emotes/cosmetics with a no verification system and majority of players being children equals guess what happens. 3. It's a public company equals sued if they do major changes for the better of players but hurt income too much in the process. 4. It's now more of a social network, especially seeing their CEO talk about adding a dating service. Like, what bro? Stay in your lane and focus on gaming experiences and player safety. 5. Chat/voice is easy to moderate these days with tools/AI, but custom emotes/dances/cosmetics are not yet because it requires context and would be expensive to analyze. Requires a major platform change until that is possible to moderate. I'm not even a Roblox player and can see this from miles away. I respect the technology and success behind Roblox, but that's about it. Almost every single game developer's parents that I talk to won't let their kids play Roblox. My kids will never play Roblox. Even GTA is safer than Roblox today. This is something that the game industry privately talk about all the time. Then as a quick rewind back to the original Roblox post that we read earlier, it actually ended up getting community noted, and this has changed a few times as I've been reading, but it says, Roblox's moderation system has a known history of being ineffective, hence the existence of vigilante groups. Most, if not all of their claims can easily be debunked by watching a simple YouTube video and doing short research. Attaching a link to Schlep's YouTube account, along with Schlep's original video saying Roblox is threatening to sue me for protecting kids. Schlep then also tweets out, there's apparently almost 200 people in this Roblox game holding a protest. Attaching this screenshot from a Roblox game where there's a whole bunch of people standing in front of a statue holding signs that say #FreeSchlep. However, this didn't last very long as Ruben Sim then tweets out, Roblox is moderating users for saying free Schlep in game. Attaching this picture that says your text chat breaks the rules, with the text including a free Schlep, #FreeSchlep. Your text chat use may be suspended if you break the rules again. Atahika replies, because the person spammed. It's not blacklisted. And Sodaistic replies, that won't stop me because I can't read. But although there was disagreement from certain users about that screenshot being due to spam, in other news, the actual experience, titled Tribute to Schlep, got taken down when Green Lego Cats tweeted out, Roblox has taken down a Schlep tribute game. Roblox acted quicker on a tribute game with 12,000 visits than they did Teddy's online dating condo games that were being played by potentially hundreds of thousands of children. And Lay replies, yet another example of their priorities being investors over child safety. Crazy how they can go after anything Schlep related faster than all of the bathroom simulator games that have clearly suggestive thumbnails. Chappie attaches this clip with the caption, David Baszucki.
But kidnapping children? I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die, and I'll silence anyone who gets in my way!
And Green Lego Cats also follows up their post by saying, how long it took for Roblox moderation to take down certain games. The official Teddy's Child Dating Hubs, 1,518 days. Meep City Parties, 1,986 days. Game itself is still up. Cow Cow Man Man Thinged Tribute, 6 days. Schlep Tribute, 4 days. You see the problem? As well as this also happening live with Schlep tweeting out this clip with the caption, does Roblox not want you even talking about me on their site? What the fuck?
You know what I mean? Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I'm not banned. Okay. Well, they got us, chat. They got us. We're rebels on the run. It's over, bro. Man, they got that game faster than... Wait, let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just take a look. Maybe they got these games too. Nah, they're still up. Maybe if we play, maybe we should do the funeral in public shower simulator. That way,
And Bushoot replies, Roblox was stalking Kreek's stream as he played bathroom games, but decided that as soon as he joined this game to do something. And Schlep says, insane, wow. Schlep then tweets out, RT and share, Congressman Ro Khanna has created a petition asking for transparency from Roblox regarding their child safety issues. Please sign this, thank you. And attached is this clip, and the link will also be in the description of this video if you're curious.
There is a growing issue in our country with Roblox, an online gaming platform, and the abuse of children. Roblox is simply not doing enough to protect our kids, to inform parents, and to go after child predators. As you know, I have been leading the fight for the full release of the Epstein files. I believe in transparency, and I believe in protecting our children. Today, I'm calling on people to sign a petition. Let's get to 1 million signatures by Friday to push Roblox to do more to protect our children and to prosecute predators. We need to keep our kids safe. online.
KreekCraft also posted the same clip talking about Congressman Ro Khanna and essentially just mentions in this tweet that he is also involved in this situation with the congressman. Drama Alert also makes a post about it saying, Roblox is screwed. Congressman Ro Khanna has reached out to Predator Buster Real Schlep concerning Roblox's child safety issues. And Mischief replies, how about parents stop leaving their kids unsupervised on the internet? It's not hard to set up Junior's rig next to yours and turn off comms in-game. Source and parent. Did this. No predators. W. Then over on the commentary side of things, Yeet tweets out, Ethan says he expects better of Taylor Lorenz's Roblox reporting. Asks why she hasn't been reporting on the current viral Roblox vigilante ban instead of focusing on ICE raids / protests. And it's a screenshot from Ethan's Instagram story where on H3H2 Productions they said, so Taylor Lorenz chooses to report on fake ICE raids and contacts underage children at 3 a.m. while Roblox was and is being sued by 9+ families in a class action for kids being kidnapped and SA/trafficked. Great job, Taylor. And Ethan says, Taylor, Roblox is your beat. We expect better of you. Yeats continues to tweet posting this clip with the caption, Asmongold said he heard an ad on the radio for anyone interested in joining a class action lawsuit against Roblox.
Now, I also saw, like, obviously, like, I was driving to fucking, like, the gas station today, and they said on the radio that if your kid got groomed on Roblox, I'm not even kidding you, to call because there's like a class action lawsuit that's being filed against Roblox right now. Like, they are, bro, they are in a bad situation. This will class action. Yeah, exactly. Like, I heard this on the radio today.
Billy Mitchell tweets out, why are people up in arms about Roblox? It's not just a schizophrenic lolcow Taylor Lorenz. Then there was also a petition that was making the rounds on change.org titled Remove David Baszucki that has 52,000 signatures, tweeted out by Cupid Missy saying there's a petition to make him resign now. And Snyder quote tweets it by saying, as much as people hate David Baszucki, he's literally the only person that knows what makes Roblox Roblox. He's been there since the start. He's the only currently fit person to run Roblox at the company right now. There are safety issues and they need to be fixed, but I feel like a new CEO will only exacerbate the aforementioned issues. Sorry to break the news to you, but this isn't how companies work. I'm afraid things don't just work out if you try hard enough. This is the real world. I feel like people aren't understanding this tweet. TLDR, David Baszucki is bad, but a new CEO that the board of directors would put in place would be way worse, and be even more at the whim of the investors. It's like trying to find gold in a bag of garbage. It just isn't happening. Unfortunately, Roblox nor any other CEO, no matter what changes, will never do anything because it makes them money, and investors like that. The only way to solve this safety issue would be a class action lawsuit, nothing less. And PNK replies, and that's the issue. The only person who knows what makes Roblox Roblox is actively trying to turn Roblox into a dating platform. Under his ownership of the platform, an NSFW item from over 15 years ago remained on the platform without any moderation action. Only when Ruben posted about it on his Twitter did it get taken down in a sub 20 minutes. Any attempts to report people with the in-game report abuse feature turns up as a fail almost all of the time. And the only way to get Roblox to do anything is through the threat of legal action in the form of other companies suing for copyright, or legal action in the form of a class action lawsuit for failing to protect minors on their platform. They have deemed people like Schlep as vigilante groups. This doesn't even make sense, as these people aren't taking the law into their own hands, they are simply ratting out PDFs to the police, as they are legally obligated to do so. Even the police agree with them doing that. Then Roblox RTC tweets out, Qatar has just banned Roblox. Continuing with the source from an Al Watan newspaper, ban of the Roblox game in Qatar, to protect the behavior of children and teenagers from the dangers of the game that threatens their safety and morals. And Nasarian replies, Roblox deserved that. Simmotor says, so moronic they failed to reverse their decision. And Gurmet replies, I don't even blame them for this. There's still tons happening with the story. Lawsuits are flying, like one from the Louisiana Attorney General. Plus, Schlep put out a longer and more detailed statement on everything, explaining even more details involving his own grooming situation that we covered in part 1 with Roblox. There's updates with KreekCraft, Chris Hansen may be getting involved. It's crazy. Subscribe below with notifications on. I will be posting an update video later tonight going over all the new happenings. You definitely don't want to miss it. Shout out to our tier 3 members, internet representatives Kiko, Salsal, Dakota's Bandito, Captain Crashout, and 19 Kilometers. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you all in the next episode.